Welcome to Celebrity Inside. For roughly 10 days, Blue Blood William Associate degreed Blue Blood Harry place all disputes and drama on hold to think about what very mattered, paying their respects to Queen Elizabeth II. Before we continue, please support us by clicking on the subscription button and turn on the notification bell for more updates. The Queen died in Scotland at the age of 96. Blue Blood William and Blue Blood Harry were unable to go to Castle to bid her farewell. Throughout a walkabout at Windsor with their wives, Kate Middleton and Meghan Markle, Blue Blood William and Blue Blood Harry, united in grief, put an finish to all or any family disputes and paid their respects to the Queen. The Fab Four met with many well-wishers, whereas walking together, Prince William treated his brother and relative-in-law with kindness at the state ceremonial occasion at City of Westminster Abbey. Throughout their dinner with the long-run King and Queen of England, the Duke and noblewoman of geographical area reportedly had personal conversations. The brothers' frequent interactions were hopeful signs that they were moving toward mending up the broken family bond. Blue Blood William, in line with a supply getting ready to the two princes who spoke to the Sun, continues to be in an exceedingly terrible situation. The royal business executive shared Blue Blood William's brutal facet of the story by speech communication, that he still has trust problems once it involves his brother, and added, after the Queen died, each brothers understood that they had to place personal feelings aside for the sake of their grandmother. Each men have tried. However, on William's side, he simply doesn't trust his brother or sister-in-law. However, will he have frank conversations with Harry? Once he's troubled, one or the opposite can misinterpret what's said, take offense, and/or point out it publicly. Currently, let's investigate Blue Blood Harry's perspective on what happened in London. The supply claims that Blue Blood Harry's expertise throughout the ceremonial occasion and amount of mourning was upsetting. In line with the person with data of the matter, Blue Blood Harry felt isolated among his circle of relatives. Associate agreed, continues to be looking forward to an apology from the senior royals who heard him and Markle. The royal business executives. This inevitably implies that Harry was excluded from abundant of the business of state with William and Charles within the days when the Queen's death. Their read is that Harry selected this path then can't be involved. From Harry's purpose of view, he still needs an admission from each the family and therefore the men in grey suits, as he calls them, that he and his adult female were wronged. The person complete by speech communication that Blue Blood Harry viewed as keep in London as a penalization and continued. He doesn't trust the establishment and has repeatedly aforementioned he felt strangled and, towards the end, persecuted. He has very struggled these past few weeks and has felt he's done his duty to support his father. Nonetheless, the debacle over uniforms and reception invites has really not helped and has simply bolstered his sense of loss and inferiority. He felt as if he was being chastised by the firm. It's clear that reconciliation may not happen anytime soon. Anymore. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have two new portraits all their own. The Duke and noblewoman of geographical area expose for a dramatic icon of themselves holding hands and looking out noble prior the One Young World Summit in Manchester, England, that they attended simply days before the September 8 death of Queen Elizabeth II. Within the photo, which was taken by one and all the couple favorite photographers, Miss Anne Harriman, who has photographed them before, the Duchess wears a daring red garment and stands before of her husband. They each sport soft smiles and are holding one another hands. Harriman additionally shared a black and white icon of the couple from a facet profile, another time holding hands, as Meghan prepares to require the stage to relinquish a speech at the GAP ceremony for the summit. The new photos were discharged simply days when the senior members of the royal family released a brand new official portrait without Harry and Meghan that was taken at a castle reception they were uninvited to throughout their time in European nation. Amid events encompassing the Queen death, the royals' portrait options King Charles III, Camilla, the Queen Consort, Blue Blood William, and Kate Middleton, all clad in black at the reception command for heads of states and official overseas guests who were within the country for the Queen's September 19 funeral. At the time, we learned that the Duke and noblewoman of geographical area were invited to attend the reception for world leaders. However, there was an about-face once they were suddenly uninvited. As for the rationale for the disinvite, We also learned that the reception was for operating royal house members only. Harry and Meghan formally stepped down from their roles as senior members of the royal family in 2021, though Harry and Meghan attended many events encompassing the Queen's death, together with her state funeral. The couple tension with the royal house was noted throughout the terribly public amount of royal